Blueface just came out here and he announced. Do y'all see what I'm seeing on the screen? That ain't his baby. Oh, he is finally telling the truth. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's finally telling the truth. What? He's finally telling the truth. What? He's finally telling the truth. What? He finally. What? 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 Honey, he has told the truth. Okay? Chrisean Rock. They say she unalive her real baby daddy, which is Ronnie. He has came out. He got the test. He got the results, y'all, and he is putting it up on the air. The last time we heard this shit, let me take the gloves off, honey. Last time we heard this stuff, it was from his mama. His mama said that Chrisean Rock came over there and wanted to try to get, you know, what I'm saying with Blueface, and Blueface rejected her butt because, you know, he about to have a baby of his own. So now he's coming out, and I have to read this to y'all. My goodness, you know she about to smash on out, okay? She about to smash on out. Look, 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 look. This is what this Blueface says. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. This just came out 57 minutes ago. It says here, Junior, okay? Junior is not my biological son. Rest in peace to his father, Ronnie. I can no longer continue the plot. It doesn't feel right as a present father in all of my kids' life to be discredited as an absent father to a child that is not biological mine. I tried my best to fill in the blanks because his biological father is no longer with us. But I cannot continue the plot. It doesn't feel right. And shame on you, Chrisean, because you a whole Christian pushing out lies. Shame on you. You a Christian pushing out lies. Girl, what do y'all got to say about this? What do y'all got to say about this? Hurry up and get the likes up, blog, because I'm not going to be up here all night, okay? Hurry up. Tamala.
Yes.
Honey. Blueface had came out and said that that is not his biological son. We all knew it. We all knew
Well,
it.
you know,
Why did she lie?
Gigi,
Why did she lie?
they said that Ronnie was the baby daddy all along, and Ronnie had been so many times trying to get this baby from her, and she had this young man. People had been saying that she had this young man, sent to heaven. So it's
Yeah.
so sad. It's very sad how she did
Because she
here.
was obsessed with Blueface. Do y'all remember
Yes,
when she put the blood, her own blood, on Blueface walls?
yes. And it's very sad that she used this her young son in this plot, and she's not trying to get him any help. You know me, Gigi. I was team Krishan at first,
Uh-huh.
until I started going back and seeing little things that people kept saying, and then I saw where Ronnie was kept asking her do the DNA, you know, and she kept on never wanting to do the DNA, and she knew he was the father.
She knew.
And then what made me think again, when someone made the comment that she had something to do with him leaving this world, so when her and Blueface got into it, she was right there out of, oh, I hope somebody do something to you. He live at such, dropping his address on national TV and everything. I'm like, why would you do that? And this other young man has passed away. Why would you do that? And so that let me know just how vicious she can be if crossed the line the wrong way.
Amen. Yeah. She has a rage with her. She has a
Oh, yes.
oh.
She's very demonic. And one of your chats said last time I was on there, because they did get on to me about feeling sorry for her, and me and Tim was there, then. And they did say that, I shouldn't feel sorry for her because she's a grown woman. And they said that when she does these cries about Jesus and Yahweh, it's those demons that she's trying to get out of her. And I believe that now. I really truly believe that. I believe that because she's got so much. When you do something wrong to a soul that never done anything wrong to you, you have that type of, yeah, with you. That type of spirit, you can't get off. You can't shake off no matter how hard you try.
It was a sacrifice. She had to sacrifice him for Hollywood because he was so supportive of her.
Yes, but she's not going nowhere. So where is Hollywood? What was the sacrifice for? It was if she sacrificed him for Hollywood, then it was misleading. It was misleading because at the end of the day, she's still trying to pick up the pieces. She doesn't have a house, doesn't have her kid in a situation that's stable. When the other people was telling me, I'm like, this girl got money, she got woo woo, she got a place. No, no. Like you was telling me on the back end one day, she's giving all her money to these hood rats of a men. She want to be with
Love
these
the
gangster
thug.
dudes. Yeah, love a thug, but there's no such a thing as loving a thug because a thug don't love you.
Hmm.
So
That's right.
it's really sad though, Gigi. This is really sad. And I know Blueface got this off. I know he feel better getting it off his shoulders though, saying the truth now and don't want to hide it. Because deep down inside, I think he's really tired of Krishan. I think it's just to the point where if I go ahead on and put this out here and let her know I am just done, I'm just, don't want to keep carrying this long, maybe she'll get the drift. You know what I'm saying? To go on, live your life, do your thing, because I'm not your thing anymore. So I think his situation with the other young lady has, helped him to develop in certain ways, to the point where, hey, you can't keep going on like this. You got kids, you got one mother over here, and then you got getting ready to have this baby here. So I think he just want to come clean and be like, hey, I'm tired of the charade. I think you need to go on. And that's why she tried to make him say, oh, Junior, you're going to talk about your son? You're going to talk about your son? Oh, something going to happen to you for talking about your son. But then when she said that, he didn't say no more, but she going to say, oh, yeah, somebody going to do something to you. And then that's when she sit there and said, I hope somebody do something to you. Like she was throwing it out there as whoever, do something to him and then throw his location out where he lived at. No, that is pure evil. That is pure evil. And that is very demonic.
That's what she about, honey. That's what she's about. So if you guys are just coming in, girl, I yelled so much I messed up my voice.
I know, I heard you. I heard you. Honey, I thought somebody had died. Excuse me. I thought you was going to a funeral.
Oh my God, I done
The
fucked
way
up
you
my
was hollering.
voice. How did I holler, girl?
Ah! Ah! I'm like, okay, Mary Alice, wait a minute. What's going on? Do I have to send the law to every one of your channels to find out where you're located at? Because at the end, because at the end of the day, honey, that hollering, baby, it was scaring me for a minute there. I'm like, we was watching the other shows about Krishan, and we was sitting up there talking. Then all of a sudden, I'm hearing that scream, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I thought it was coming through the TV. Then I realized it wasn't coming through the TV. It was coming through the phone. So I grabbed the phone off the shelf and said, hey, hey. But you were steady screaming.
I was wailing, honey. I was wailing.
Well, girl, don't wail like that no more, because, baby, woo, like you said, a hit dog holler. Baby, you holler like you
Oh,
was here.
oh, oh,
Yes, you. Because the last thing that me in the chat heard from you is you
oh,
going to bed, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, you
oh,
said, "I'm going on," and then I was like, "Okay, just let me know when." And then I was like, "Okay." We sitting up here watching the old ones, catching up on them, and then you hollering, "Ow! Ow! Ow!" I'm like, "Wait a minute, hold on, what happened?"
oh. I need y'all to get them damn
And,
likes up.
and then you
Get
holler,
some likes
"Oh,
up.
the baby." I'm like, "What baby? What?" And you just wouldn't say nothing. Ooh, girl, you better stop that running up my blood pressure. If I'm gonna keep fooling with you, girl, I'm gonna be on a piece of slab.
Mm. Oh my
Woo.
gosh, she unalive Ronnie and Blueface just confessed, y'all, that he is not the biological baby daddy. He has been taking a bad rep for all this time, and he is confessing. So you know, Krishan Rock, she's gonna go crazy. Okay, she's about to go crazy, and she did all this for Blueface. She killed Ronnie to be with Blueface. She got her face
You can't say
messed up.
kid. You can't say kid
You're right.
kill. You gotta say
Unalive.
go to heaven.
Go to
Yes.
heaven. She got to go heaven. Then she got her face messed up for him. I done messed up my voice for her. Shit. Let's get. I can't even talk no more. Let's get the likes up, y'all.
That's your problem. Girl, you was in there hollering like that. I wouldn't be able to talk either.
Mm, 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 mm. Whew. I can't believe it, honey. So I'm gonna look in the comments and see what they saying in these comments over here
Okay, let's get them
about
out.
the yeah.
Let's
All
get
right.
them lights up, guys.
Yeah, let's get them likes up, gang. Okay.
Gang,
It says
gang.
next thing he gonna do. Blueface said what he said. Rest in peace to the father. We already knew Blueface wasn't the daddy. Everybody saying they already knew. Press
Yeah.
7 if you already knew Blueface was not the biological father. Press 15 if you did not know. Do Ronnie got any kids?
I think that was his only child, that the little boy by Krishan.
Oh wow.
That's why he was so adamant about getting the little boy. He really wanted the little boy. He really wanted the life with Krishan, but Krishan wanted the life with Blueface. She couldn't see nothing else but Blueface.
Yeah.
I guess that's how it be when you flipped and dipped the man and did everything that Uh,
Well, Blueface already got the DNA test. He know he's not the biological father. They already got it.
he knew that Krishan and him knew a while back when
Yeah,
they was doing
Krishan
all that.
knows too. But you
Yeah,
know, Krishan like to keep them lies up. Everybody know y'all.
yeah. It's sad though. It's very sad because somebody got to help with this child. Somebody got to help with him. He it's some he's been she takes him around so many different men, so many different petties, take him to the to churches, different ones. He crawling on the floor. It's different things that this little boy doing that he really needs help. I'm
He
not,
does.
he really needs help, and he really needs genuine love. And right now, I know she say she love him, but if you love him, you would give him to someone who can take care of him until you can learn to take care of him and yourself. You know what I'm saying? She got to learn to love herself and to take care of herself.
That's right. That's right. Anybody can come up. Come on up. All right, baby. You're live on the air. We can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Hi. I just wanted to
Hi,
say I'm
baby.
the one. Hi, I'm the one in the comments. Krishan is currently on her IG responding. I don't know if y'all see it, but she's
Tell me.
posting stories. She just posted this 2 minutes ago. and all of her DMs with Blueface. She just posted this 2 minutes ago, so y'all should go and look at it.
All right, stay
But
right here with me and tell
Can
me
yeah.
you
what you
read
think
it for
about it.
us, baby?
Yeah, so the first one, she posted this one 10 minutes ago. She said, "Let me clear something up. No one is denying any access out of spite. As a mother, my responsibility is to protect my child. Less than a week ago, my son was publicly disrespected from Blue, and I will never normalize that. You called him, sorry, this is her. She got, she don't know how to write or read. You called him, both of us, dumb on Playboy Max stream. Insulting our kid is dumb. Then later after that, you made a statement about his hair. Recently, I was invited to multiple events and I respectfully declined his invitation. Since then, there have been attempts to provoke a response, including public statements that are simply not true. I'm not interested in going back and forth online. My focus is raising my son in peace, love, and protection. That will always come first." And then after that, she started posting DMs. This is all her,
Right.
and this is Blueface. Blueface literally said in one of them, he said over. Like she's texting all of this. Then in the next one, she's still texting all of this, but his response was simply, he said, "Oh, you don't got to worry about me bothering you or your son. That's all you. I don't want nothing to do with that reputation you guys have. I'm gonna give you exactly what you asking for." She said, "Jonathan, you're going up against God, not me. He gonna give you exactly what you dishing out. On Jesus Christ, I can't be messed with by any demon. You got no power or authority. Be careful." He said, "You God now," with a laughing emoji. And then he said, "Stop talking to me, Krishan." And yeah, but you see, he blocked her because you see it says Instagram user, meaning he
Right.
Yeah.
blocked her.
Yes, he
Oh, hold on,
did.
hold on, hold on, y'all. Look, she just posted another one. Hold on. We looking at this together. Hold on. Oh, look. She just posted this. She
Yes, I
said,
see
"I
it, sweetheart.
blocked you on iMessages, so you harass my Instagram." Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I
So,
I think she wants him to harass her Instagram.
of course. Yeah, but I mean, we all already knew that the baby wasn't his. Like, he looks just like Ronnie. So, like, what are we talking about? Like, he looks just like Ronnie. So,
Yes, because
I
I
don't
had to
know.
go. I had to go back too, ma'am, and see that this is Kamala. I had to go back too and look at it because I was on here last time with Gigi and I was defending her, and I was telling the chat, she needs love and she needs somebody to give her guidance. But then after I got through seeing all kinds of videos and going back to the really domestic situations and everything, no, no, what she needs really is Jesus, and that baby needs to be in somebody's care that who's going to really take care of him because she's not getting him the help that he needs. And Ronnie kept asking. I did see the young man wanting to be with her and the baby, but she never wanted him. Only time she wanted to really talk to him or have something to do with him is when Blueface didn't want her.
Yes, exactly.
And
Yeah.
that's sad. That's sad that this young man lost his life. And and still, I'm pretty sure his family don't have answers to this day. What really happened?
Yeah, I don't and it's sad too because a lot of people ask like, "Where's Ronnie's family at? Where's Ronnie's family?" And I could kind of understand both angles. People say, "Well, they're still grieving," and things like that. Then a lot of other people say, "Well, Krishan and her family, they're so, chaotic. Who wants to deal with that?" But then I look at it like, but we have a disabled, like, not like, forget him just being disabled. We have a child being neglected. Like, why is nobody jumping in? Like, if I had a child and that would have happened, if the same thing that happened to Ronnie happened to my child, I would be down at the courthouse so fast, trying to get a DNA test, trying to get that baby out of her care. If I was like, in some way, like paternally, like biologically, whatever you call it, like I'm like I have DNA with that child. I'm gonna try something to try to get that child. I'm not going to just leave that baby in
But I
her
think that's
care.
that. I think that was the issue. I think he did try, and that's when he ended. Life ended for him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, but
I think he did
I
try.
was speaking in the sense of like the family. Like if
Yes,
I had some type of DNA with that baby, even if I'm just the grandmama and my child is gone, like I said, if it was my child, if Ronnie was my child and he was gone, but I still, that's still potentially my grandchild, I'm gonna do something. But that's just me. And I
but
don't know. I
you got
just,
to look at it too. Also, she fools with a lot of gang members, so people don't
yeah,
want to go up against that. You got older people and family members that are not gonna go up against anything like that.
yeah,
She fools with a lot of dangerous people for real, for real. And
yeah,
then and I don't know if you saw the one clip where they were talking, and that's when he got out of jail, and then she dropped his location, got mad at him, and talking about, oh, somebody gonna do something bad to
yeah.
you for talking about your son, and she said, oh, and then, oh, somebody gonna hurt you, but why would you say that, and then drop his location?
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that. And it's funny because so I'm from LA, right? Like I'm born and raised. I still live in LA. I'm really from like Compton, but I just say LA. And so
Yes,
when a lot of people that like for example, when she was around there with 33, she was in the jungles. That's what we call like the jungles. It's like a part of like Lamert Park. It's still LA. Like she was still
right.
going to LA. But then
It
she
was the
was like,
trenches.
actually, it's really not. Believe it or not, as like a LA native, it's actually not. It's like we're more of like where the like for somebody who's not from LA, like I don't know if y'all ever watched like Love and Basketball, but like that neighborhood, like it's like where like we look at like as the LA native who grew up like in Compton, we look at
Right.
like Lamert Park and stuff. We look at that like the Black Beverly Hills. Like that's where people who have money who are black, they live. So you would think it's the trenches, but it's really not. Like, cause even like my auntie and my dad, they lived in the jungles for like 15 years. Like, so I'm
Okay.
very familiar with, yeah, so I'm familiar with it. Like, it's just like a little gated apartment like community. That's really all it is. But anyways, I say all that to say, so that's Bloods, right? But then you got like in Compton, especially where she was at in Compton when she got slapped, she was in the east side, which Compton is not big at all. Compton is very, very small. I could literally drive through Compton in probably less than an hour and a half. I kid you not. Like I could drive through Compton. It's very, very, very small. And so the part of Compton, she like I even know like even the park she was at, she was on the east side, which is not a lot of Bloods in Compton, really. And if they are, they're on the side where I'm from, which is the west side. She was on the east side, which is where it's a lot of Mexicans. And it's like it's a gang called Santana, like Santana Block, like they're all over, and that's the hood she was actually in. And so when she dissed the Crips and was calling them crabs, but yet she showed up to like the Compton parade, and I've been going to the Compton parade since I was like 8. So when she went to the Compton parade, I'm like, oh, she don't know the politics good. Because why are you even over there in the first place? Because that's a Crip, like, that's a Crip area. I can kind of see it. She was like on Rosecrans and Central, which is like a popular, like street or whatever, a busy street, like in that section where it's like Bloods. But the fact that she was over like in East Compton where the Crips was at, I was just like, what is she doing? Like, so I wouldn't even look at it like it's a scary thing, but that's just because I've been raised around it all my life. Like my family is heavily into that. So I don't look at it like a scary thing, but I will say what she did was dumb. I wouldn't say scary, I would say dumb, but it would be different for me to say that, right? Because I'm from here. So, I know how to maneuver and where to go and where not to go. Where she just saying, fuck Bloods, fuck this, fuck, sorry, but F this, F that, going to this hood, going to that hood, not knowing where she's at, putting her child in danger. So, yeah, I think Krishan makes a lot of dumb decisions. She makes a lot of dumb decisions. So when I see posts like her saying stuff about her child and oh, she wants to raise him in peace and all of this, I laugh at that because it's like you don't seem like you care about your child.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you think that she's doing all those text messages to try to cover up? See, she don't want nobody to go back and say what really happened to Ronnie, and to put two to two together.
As far as the text messages she just put on her story that I just
Yes.
read.
Yes.
I, I don't
You
I
know,
don't think
after
so.
he done told the truth, do you think she want to kind of throw them out there to try to clear her of anything concerning him?
No, I don't. And let me also say this. This is a disclaimer really quick. I've been watching Krishan. Let me just, I want to answer your question, Santiago. I want to answer, but hold on really quick. I want to say this, and I'm going to tell you why I say no. I've been watching Krishan
Get the likes up.
since 2020. I've been watching her since she came on Blue Girls Club, okay? I never cared for her ever since she came on Blue Girls Club because she was such a bully, right? And also just I remember seeing them like in a Walmart, like even like I would see them out at a lot of places like we would go to like just normally, right? Like a day in
Right.
LA. Like we so when I seen her and how she would bully a lot of the girls, I didn't like her. So when a mass majority of people flocked to her, I was like, wait, what? What is this generation coming to? Mind you, Krishan and I are the same age. Keep that in mind. So when I seen people flocking to her, I was like, why do they like her? Like she's horrible. Right. So going into what happened with Ronnie, mind you, her and Ronnie, they came to California. More specifically, they came to LA, right? In 2019, they came to LA. And when they came to LA, they was living somewhere downtown, not too far from where I live at. They was living in downtown and like they got a room. They was renting out a room at this man's like he had apartments but he rented out a room to them. And that's how I don't know if y'all heard about the whole Geronimo, the individual that they, you know what I don't want to say it on here.
Yeah, go ahead,
That was
sweetheart.
that
Yeah.
was that individual, right? So I had already been checking, I had already been looking into her since then. That's why when people talk about her now and people are calling out her trash behavior, it's like, oh wow, now y'all finally seeing after them after 5 years after because it's also this one woman who did a lot of people's hair as Zeus, and she used to do my hair, so she would tell me a lot about the behind the scenes stuff, and she had told me about how Blueface and Krishan had got into a fight while her name is Flo. She used to do my hair for like 2.5 years, and I remember Flo had told me about a story where Krishan was getting her hair done, but her and Blue started getting into it, and she kept hopping out the chair, getting out the chair. And I remember Flo was like, well, Angel, she comes from a bad background. Like, like, how can you really blame her? And I'm like, man, look, I didn't came from a bad background too. We can't keep using that bad background, bad upbringing as an excuse. So I'm gonna answer your question. I say all that to say I've been looking at Krishan for years. So I've been studying her for years. So this stuff that's coming up is like not it's not a shock to me. So when you ask me, do you think that, the stuff with her pulling up all these posts about Blueface tonight? No, trying to take the heat off of what she did to Ronnie. Absolutely not. I think that what she's focused on right now is because she just got posted on the Shade Room because Blueface did that right tonight. She got posted on the Shade Room. She just got posted on the Neighborhood Talk. She knows, so it's like a huge audience that's now, speculating, which we already have been doing, but now putting it on a larger scale of social media, for eyes to see. They're blowing her up about this whole her child not being blue faces. That's all she cares about right now. She don't care about that stuff with Ronnie. She don't care about that. So with Ronnie, if you notice, she hardly to never really addresses anything when it comes down to Ronnie. I don't know if you guys seen, I don't want to get no shout outs on here, but I don't want to say it, but it was the individual who's been doing survivings on Krishan. And
Sean
he
Davy
said,
Way.
yeah, I didn't want to get no shout outs. So that's why,
I
okay,
understood
so
because you
him.
ain't know our relationship, but I'm cool with it. He cool with me.
Yeah, so he also said something that was really important and that I also agree with, which is when somebody, especially when people who are M words, murderers, when they do stuff, they typically don't want to go to a funeral. They don't want to bring that person up. You know what I mean? It's fraudulent slips that they do. And if you notice with Krishan, that's what she does when it comes down to Ronnie. How in the hell were you and this man dealing with each other since 2015? This man was y'all was in high school together, y'all was high school lovers. He even moved out here to LA. This man off somebody went to LA County Men's Jail right here downtown LA awaiting trial. And you mean to tell me you don't ever bring him up again? That makes no sense to me. So I don't think anything her post relating her post about tonight, I don't think it has absolutely anything to do with her trying to take the heat off of what she did to Ronnie. No, I think she's just trying to continue to keep a narrative going as far as her and Blueface, because again, Krishan is nothing without Blueface. And to be quite frank with you, if Blueface didn't have this streaming stuff going on where he's on Twitch every night and bringing streamers up, we wouldn't be talking about him either.
Absolutely.
So
You're correct. You're
so I
correct.
think that's what it is. I don't think it has anything to do with Ronnie, to be, even though we're looking at it like that, right? The normal, logical thinking people would. Krishan not thinking about that man Ronnie. No, she's not. But do I think that she did that to Ronnie? Absolutely. Why? Like, you'd have to be crazy if you think that girl didn't have nothing to do with Ronnie. You'd be out of your mind if you didn't think. He had just seen her at the Rondo Mills Mall, and you mean to tell me 2 weeks later, he he got off in his car sitting outside? It wasn't like he was a gangbanger or anything like that. 2 weeks after their incident in that mall, he passed away. And if you notice, she didn't say nothing about him. She didn't even, that girl didn't even say R.I.P. She didn't say anything. She went silent. The only thing she allegedly, which I didn't see her posted, but a lot of people have mentioned this, was those fake DNA results. That's all she posted. She never posted it, but I know for a fact that girl ain't never really addressed him being deceased. The only time she did was when she was in the airport when Blueface had first got out of jail, and that was in November of 2025 when he had first got out of jail. Remember, she was in the airport and she was just like, "Remember what happened to my brother?"
Right. Right.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the only time she brought Ronnie up.
Oh
That was
wow.
it.
Yeah.
She don't bring that man up like that. Even when, I don't know if y'all seen when what's his name, Neon and Ryan Garcia did a stream like 2 months ago. And she was mad going off on Ryan. And she was dumb enough to do it while they were streaming, and they let her know that they were streaming. And she was just like, "Look at what happened to the nigga that got buried. Look at what happened to my nigga that got buried." So yes, she definitely has something to do with Ronnie B. Look at what Tasiki has said. Tasiki went on Jason Lee's show and even alluded to Krishan, her own sister, having something to do with Ronnie's
Yes, she
passing.
did. Yes, she did.
And I mean, I don't give a damn how bad me and my siblings is at it. You don't go up on so you know it's something behind that.
That's right. You're right. You're right, huh?
So that's all that's all I'm saying. As far as, like I said, to answer your question, no, her post tonight is solely about Krishan is
Her and
doing what typical.
Blueface. Yeah.
Yeah, Krishan is solely thinking about Krishan. That's it. That's all. She ain't thinking about Ronnie like that. None of that. And to be quite frank, I've been looking into this guy, her friend, I forgot his name. He lives in Baltimore. He'll pop on a lot of YouTubers panels here and there. But he'll bring, because him and, I don't know if y'all seen it when he was, I can't think of his name right now, but him and Krishan was best friends, like best, thickest thieves, best friends. And even him and Ronnie was friends. And he had made a joke after Ronnie passed away and was like, "I'm smoking on that Ronnie pack," or something like that. I can't remember his name, but he was really close to Ronnie and Krishan. But what I'm understanding is, because he was trolling, which he claims he was trolling. I don't know if it's true or not, because the police, Baltimore PD, did bring him in for questioning, but they let him go. So he liked to pop it online and say, "Well, if I was the one who really off Ronnie, then why did they let me go? Why did they let me go? If they when they brought me in for questioning, they would have kept me." So I don't know, but I just say all that to say something tells me he has something to do with it. Because remember, at the time, Krishan was still popular a bit. You know what I'm saying? She had just had Junior. Junior wasn't even 4 months old when Ronnie passed away. I think Junior was like 2.5 or some 2.5 months old or something like that when Ronnie passed away. And so she still had a little bit of clout to her. It ain't nothing for a bitch to get some little dumb young nigga to go and pay him a little, 2 bands, if that, really, to go do something. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. So yeah, I
Girl,
think
you
she
walked the
definitely
line,
has something to do.
BB. Keep talking, girl. They loving you.
I'm just, I don't even see the comments, y'all, but I'm just
Oh,
saying,
they
like, I'm
said
just
Quail. Somebody, what is
Quail,
QU?
yes, that's his name. Quail, yes, that's his name. He was very close friends with Krishan and Ronnie. Yes, and Quail pops in on these YouTubers panels here and there. I think the last time I seen Quail on a panel was maybe like 4 months ago or something like that. And it was a lot of people on the panel and they were questioning him. And they was asking him, well, if you didn't do it to Ronnie, then why did they come and question you? Because the police did bring him in for questioning. And a lot of people was on the panel interrogating him. Yeah, his name is Quail, and he even said it when Krishan was like really really popping. I'm talking about when during the time when she was getting brought out on the stage by Glorilla and all of them. I remember Quail was saying shit like, "It ain't nothing Krishan wouldn't do for me. It ain't nothing. My sis still take care of me. Even once she made it out the hood, she still take care of me." Like he would make comments like that. So why wouldn't he be dumb enough to go and do something like that? And why are you over here joking about offing somebody if you really didn't do
Absolutely.
it?
Absolutely. You're
A-
correct.
And the part of Maryland, from what I understand, because again, you got like I literally have like I'm telling y'all, it got to a point where I was looking into the neglect that this girl was doing so much to Junior. Like I had to back away from it because I know Sean Davieway, he did a live where he said he had to like, you know, step back a little bit because and I understood completely where he was coming from because I had been there. I'm talking about y'all. When I'm getting ready for work, I'm looking up Krishan Rock videos, looking them up, not for her, but just for the purpose of seeing how neglectful she was and just all the stuff she's done from fighting hairstylists while she was pregnant and, just drinking while she was pregnant. All of that, like it just got to, like I was consuming it every day because I just couldn't believe how we sat up here and we watched this for all this time and now look at where we are. Now her baby can't walk, can't talk, he don't eat, none of that. And not only, and to add insult to injury, it's not like he can't only just do this stuff, but she's not helping him get to where he could possibly be. And so it's like we're watching child neglect. We're watching it in 4K. And I've never seen that before, you guys. Like I've been in the system before. I was taken away temporarily in my life, and it was for the dumbest reasons ever. That's why I hate CPS because they will literally take kids away for the smallest things, for false allegations while they're quote unquote investigating. And you mean I've seen kids getting taken away for smaller things. And you mean to tell me that this girl sits up here and does this, and literally we're just watching it? I've never seen that before. So I'm just saying, y'all, it's really, and a lot of people say, oh, she's an informant, she's a this. I don't really, I can't attest to that. I don't know. Cause saying she's an informant, I can't stand Krishan. But saying she's an informant, that bitch wouldn't be homeless if she was an informant. I mean, at least I would hope she'd try to get a bag off of being an informant. So I don't think she's an informant. I think she's a police caller, but I don't think she's no informant. But a lot of people say like her. I've looked into her dad, Sean Malone, her alleged dad, Sean Malone, and all of that. But for some odd reason, I just can't put the piece together that he's this like big time attorney in Baltimore. I just can't put that together. I understand he has a law firm. You can easily Google his law firm and look it up. But as far as like being a politician, I remember Ronnie, rest in peace to Ronnie. I remember he said he was a big time politician, but that is the part, you guys, I'm sorry that they lose me at because I'm just like, well, if he's this big time politician, if he's this, that, and the third, why the fuck don't he have his daughter? Why don't he get his daughter? She's sleeping in cars or always in her car, and every time she come out here to LA, she always hopping around from house to house. If I had people like that who had money like that, ain't no way I would be house hopping when I'm just going to travel. So I don't know. That part is where I get lost in the sauce at. But other than that, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this stuff that she's doing to Junior, I've never seen it before. I'm pretty sure y'all been on TikTok, even some of your viewers. I'm pretty sure y'all have been on TikTok before and have seen people going viral for probably possibly popping a kid or doing something that a viewer didn't like and CPS getting called to their house. Quick as ever. Don't matter where they are, they getting called. Why isn't CPS able to locate this girl? She literally shows everywhere she's at. Everywhere she's at, and nobody's going. We know she's at church faithfully every Sunday. No social workers pulling up to that church. Something's not adding up. So I just
BB,
wanted to
you
come up here and
walking
say
them
that.
down. Stay up here, BB. They loving you, girl. This your show tonight. I'm quiet.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I just had to say
No,
that, y'all,
I
because it
love
just
you,
don't make
BB.
sense.
This is your home, girl. Anytime I'm up here talking, I want you to come up here, girl. You got this. I'm learning from you. Go ahead. Walk them down, BB. Give it
Thank
up for
you. No, I
BB,
love I
y'all.
love seeing your show. Remember, I had told you I'm like I'm used to Gossip Girl,
Yeah,
XO
but I
XO.
need you. I need you, girl. Hell, I'm old as
I'm telling
fuck.
you,
I need
I gotta
some new.
start
Come
sending you
on.
some stuff. I gotta
Yeah,
start sending you
I
some
need
stuff.
you to be up here with me and send me my shit too. Send me the shit too.
I
It's Gigi
will, because
Medici.
I'm telling you, I really be on it. Like when it come down to CHRISEAN, y'all, like it be to the point where when I get on TikTok, I'll be like the first in the comments, like just, but I be waiting for other people to comment. I don't comment or nothing, but I just be
Well,
looking to
we're
see
gonna
what
be
other
walking
people.
her down tomorrow and all this week, BB. We're gonna stay on her ass. Do you hear what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
cause
So
cause
this
it's
time
it's
I'm
getting
gonna need you to stay
ridiculous.
on your word because you haven't been sending me message. You haven't been sending me nothing.
I am. I'm gonna start sending you messages. I promise. Like I didn't know you was like really into like the Krishan sector for real like that. Like I didn't know. But honestly, to keep it a stack with you, it really just started becoming. You know what I'm saying? Like her neglect for this baby has just started to become so oblivious and so obvious to viewers. It's like you can't help but to comment on it. But I remember about a year ago where people would make comments on like how Krishan, like the baby, how he would cry, and how he would like. I remember when people first started picking out his, how he would cry, he sounded like a cat, and people would talk about it, but it wouldn't really touch everybody's ears. But I really think now people are starting to see, okay, this baby is about to be 3 years old and nothing is happening. She just did a live today in the gym. I don't know if y'all seen it. She did a live today in the gym, and she was showing portraits that her fans had made for her of her and Junior. And you could hear Junior, you guys, literally. This just She just was live probably like 5 hours ago in the gym, and I'm watching it, and you can hear Junior just yelping, yelping, yelping in the back. I mean, if you go on TikTok, just put in Krishan Rock latest update. She has on a light blue sports bra and some light blue shorts. And it's a guy, and he's helping her unpack these big old, it's about three portraits a fan made for her. Big old portraits, y'all. I can't even understand how this girl even still has fans, but nonetheless, they're helping her take these big old portraits out the box. And you can hear Junior in the background just yelping and yelping. And I couldn't help but to stare at her like, forget the pictures, forget what you taking out the box. Girl, you are in a loud gym, and even with everybody in this gym, and you know how a gym is loud, but you could still hear her baby yelling over everything. You can't see him, but you can hear him. We all already know how Junior's cry sounds. Like we all can pick it up from a mile away. But just to hear it, it was just like, wow, like she really doesn't care. And it makes me think her fight is on April 23rd, right? So I'm wondering, okay, are we gonna, because we haven't seen Junior, right? But I wonder, and I just wonder, are we gonna see him closer to the fight? Because and she knows more than any of us know that we don't care to see her. All we care to see is Junior. We do not
Right,
care to see Krishan. So I'm
right,
wondering if she's gonna bring that baby back out towards the time of her fight to, you know what I'm saying, kind of get everybody talking again. Because in her sick mind, bad publicity and it's all the same to her. Publicity is publicity to her. So I wonder, but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, she really, I really hope, and I know that Sean was talking about I know he called the news station and it sounded like they were interested in taking the story, but then I look up and I see her and she's interviewing on CBS 13. And I'm like, wait a minute. What? Like, what is going on? I thought that Sean was doing, he was cooking up something and because I remember he called in on Tasha K's show because Tasha K had called him and was like, Sean, what you she was like, why are you talking about that girl and her baby? And Sean was like, what do you mean, Tasha? What do you mean? And he was like, I'm actually getting ready to fly out to Baltimore. I don't know if he was trolling, but it was like her Friday night live, and he called in. And so that was kind of the last thing I heard about because he went live when he called. I don't know if y'all seen that live when he called the news station, but then also he went on Tasha K's show when she called him on her Friday night live, and he made it seem as though he was going to fly out to Baltimore, but I don't know what happened from there. He really hasn't brought anything up about it since then. And but I really hope that I would have thought that just by it getting to TikTok that would be enough, but it don't seem like it's enough, y'all. Like even with the petition, we should be at like 12,000 signatures now. And even that, it's like what has to happen? Does something severely bad have to happen to this baby for y'all, not y'all of course, but for like CPS or whoever, whatever authorities or whatever have to step in and do something? Like, are we gonna watch a Gabriel Fernandez? I don't know if anybody knows about Gabriel Fernandez. Are we gonna watch another Gabriel Fernandez happen in front of our face? Because that didn't happen just too long ago either. That's why CPS was underneath so much scrutiny as they were because of the Gabriel Fernandez case. I think they actually have a Gabriel Fernandez Act now because of how neglectful CPS was. But it's literally like the same exact thing with Gabriel Fernandez and Junior. The only difference is Gabriel Fernandez could walk and talk. Other than that, it's the same exact thing. If not worse, honestly. So yeah, I just, I really hope and pray that somebody steps in. I hate how I see her coaches, these people all around her, the people at the church. Like, look, I don't know if y'all was raised in the church or whatever, but I know for me, growing up in the church, y'all, people, they call you out. You had that church lady in the church would be like, no, we not doing that. Go, you know what I'm saying? That older lady in the church who put you in check. Why is nobody telling her anything? We saw, I don't know if you guys seen the video where, like, what was that, like 3 weeks ago? She was answering a phone call and she just walked out. And mind you, she's in the front seat. I mean, the front row. We all know Junior can't sit up on his own, for a longer period of time without assistance. This girl is literally on her phone, in her phone like this, and walks away. And you can see the church lady in the video because they live stream the church sessions at that church, at that mega church she goes to. And you just see the church ladies looking like, where is she going? She didn't ask them if they could watch the baby, nothing. And she was gone for a cool minute. And that baby was just there until one of the church ladies who really, really looked concerned, like kind of like, like picked them up. But you could tell she had a look of confusion on her face, like, where did she just go? So yeah. I don't want to take up your
BB.
stream, but I just
No,
had to
I
say that.
want BB. Didn't I just tell you I want you to? You are the voice, BB. Okay, you gonna go out and you gonna, girl. This is just your stepping stone. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is your trial and error. I am here. I am a portal, BB. Okay, I have portal most of these bitches out here. Do you hear what I'm saying? So,
No,
honey, use
I just
me
had to
as
come
your
up here.
portal. And let me ask you some questions, BB, because I'm an old hoe, you young. So, I feel she is going to try to unalive Blueface. Your
Hmm.
thoughts. Your thoughts. That's what she mean by she just want to be in peace. Because who is giving her hell? Blueface. Blueface is a bother. Blueface is a thorn in her side. BB, you never heard the song? It's a thin line.
Between love and hate.
Between love and hate. Yeah. So how much you love somebody or obsessed with somebody, that can turn into hate. And if
Yeah.
she already killed somebody before, hell,
You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't see that. No, I can't see that. No, I can't see that. And
why
again,
can't you? So let
I
me
don't
ask you:
like
do you
Krishan.
think Ronnie? Do you think she got Ronnie up in heaven? Do you think she unalive him or no?
I don't think she did it herself, no, but did she have somebody do it? Absolutely.
So she can't have somebody do
Absolutely
that
she
to
did.
Blueface?
No.
Why?
Blueface, he's around too many people, for
Oh,
one.
girl,
Blueface is a
they killed the president before, sweetheart.
No, I
Anybody
get
can
what
get
you're saying.
touched.
No, I get what you're saying, but listen, Blueface is your typical LA Crip nigga. Like he's just your typical anywhere, I'm sorry, I don't mean to, any nigga who really gang bang for real. At least I can only speak for the people in my section where I'm from, right? You already know how to move. Krishan is not from here. Right? Krishan is not from here. So I can't really personally see her being that comfortable to do it, for one. And for two, let's be honest, Krishan was already dumb enough to already let everybody know what she wanted, which was, oh, I want you back in, right? She said, I want you back in jail. I want you to go to jail. I want, what else did she say? She wanted him to be off, right? She said, I want, yeah, what
There
she
you
say? She said,
go, BB. There you
I want to
go.
see your I want me and my son to be at your head. I can't wait till me and my son is at your headstone or whatever she said, right? When she was in the airport crying and stuff on live. So I hear what you're saying, like yes, but do I genuinely not let me not say genuinely. I can't see her. I don't think she'd be successful, even if she wanted it to happen.
Okay,
I
so
can't.
let me rephrase the question, BB. Do you think that she would attempt to get him sent to heaven?
Yeah, I think she would try to get him set up. Yeah, well, I mean, she already tried. Are we? And
But I don't
again,
think
she
nobody's gonna
will.
allow. I don't think nobody's gonna allow Blueface to be touched. I'm
Yeah, like
serious
that. That's what I'm
because
trying
he's
to
a
say.
California. He's a Californian, and a lot of
Yeah,
them love
Oh my
that's what I'm trying
Blueface.
to
God,
say.
Tamala and BB. I disagree. Okay, so tell me, y'all the same one that was saying, "Oh, nobody gonna touch Nipsey Hussle." What you gotta say about that, BB?
It's a
You
different
California?
Nipsey is totally Nipsey
Nipsey is
situation
better
is.
than Blueface. Nipsey got better
Listen,
security than
listen,
Blueface.
listen,
Nipsey is more
listen.
beloved than
No, actually,
Blueface.
I'm gonna tell. Hold on, wait, hold on. I'm
It's
gonna
a
tell
little
you why you're
different.
wrong.
It's a little different, Gigi. It's a whole lot
Oh
different
nah,
on that.
nah.
No, I'm
Yes,
gonna
it
tell
is.
you. I'm gonna tell you why you different. I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. Because okay, so where he got off that right is right there on Crenshaw and Slauson. He was at his store, right? So he was already in his neighborhood. He already felt comfortable, which a lot of niggas who gang bang, like I could even say that for some of my cousins. When you from a certain area, it's not abnormal for you to be like if that's it, like it would be different if he was over in which if I name a hood, y'all aren't even gonna know, so I'm not even gonna name one. But let's say he was like 20 minutes away, which is clearly outside of his hood and where he's from, right? You're not gonna just be comfortable hanging outside in front of a store. But because he was in his area, his neighborhood, his store, right? He's literally because his store is on Crenshaw and Slauson. Right behind that, it's a lot of apartments. It's a residential neighborhood, and a lot of people live over there. And my grandmother, she stayed over off of Bryanhurst and Adams, which is right behind the store, right? So yes, you would feel and I'm not saying it's right. I think it was dumb, but I could understand his logic because again, it's not like he was in an area he was unfamiliar with. He was literally in his backyard. He didn't think that a nigga who from the same hood he's from, he went into the fucking the Chinese restaurant. He had pressed him, whatever he was supposed to get on. It's a little alleyway right there, right on the side of the store. He made it seem like he took off. He came back with, a blick and did what he did. But I get what you're saying, but I just think I think it's more of like a hood politic thing because again, it's not like Nip was somewhere that he was unfamiliar with. He sold DVDs out this shopping center. It's just like being at home, like literally, like
Okay,
niggas live in the
BB.
hood. Hmm.
Niecy Pooh. Listen, anybody can get touched. I don't know
Yeah.
why y'all think that Blueface is untouchable. Blueface has a lot of flaws, BB. He love
Hmm.
whores. Okay?
Hmm.
Any whore can set him up because he's so stupid for him. Blueface is hungry for more attention and fame. He can
I'm
easily
not
get set up.
saying that.
Hold on, wait. Nivea is his girlfriend now, or whatever she is. Let her
Yeah.
get so emotional. She's irrational, just like Krishan Rock. Let
Hmm.
somebody put a bag on her. I mean, these are all whores that he deals with, and whores can be bought out and will
Yeah.
sell you out. I don't care how many tattoos they got on you, they will
Hmm.
still sell you out for the right price. So
Yeah.
Blueface can get touched, and
No,
everybody
I
has
agree
their
with you.
day.
Yeah, he can definitely get touched, but when you say it in a sense of like, oh, can Chris Sean do it? No, but do I think he can possibly get
Oh, I
he could
love
get
you, BB, because I love to argue. But girl,
no,
I
but
gotta tear your ass down. You know why? You know who I'm gonna bring up, right? BB, can you guess who I'm about to bring out on your ass?
who?
Can y'all guess? Press 2 if you know who I'm about to bring out on her ass. Press 2 if
Who?
y'all know. Oh,
Come on,
got my
Mary.
BB got my ass up. Okay?
Come on,
Young,
Mary. Come on, Mary. Come on,
young
BB
Okay,
and Mary.
let me go, Tamala. Young
Let
motherfucking
you
Y'all
dog.
cook.
funny.
Young dog. They got his ass for how much? What, a quarter cheeseburger? They did that for how much? A quarter cheeseburger?
Mm,
It don't take much. And Young
yeah.
Dolph was loved, girl.
No, baby, they
Loved.
got that for on a promise, baby. On a promise that I'm gonna get. They ain't even get to touch no money, baby. For real. They got that on a promise, baby. They couldn't even pay their own lawyers, baby. That's what they got. You
No,
feel me?
I hear
If you
y'all.
don't, you be,
I hear y'all. I do. Like I hear y'all. I can't speak on the young Dolph. I heard about it. I'm not from Memphis. I don't know how that goes. But I'm just saying like some LA stuff, like I just we just look at it. We look at the politics. Like we look at the politics. We don't just go like, okay, for example, right? Like if I'm with my cousins, right? Because this has happened before. If I'm with my cousins and I'm like, oh, I want to go to the club, I want to go downtown, I want to go to Hollywood, I want to go to West Hollywood, whatever, right? They gonna be like, all right, like who gonna like not who gonna be there, but what part of Hollywood we going to? Are we going to North Hollywood? Because okay, it's more like YT people there. Are we going to Hollywood, which is right there off of La Cienega? Which Hollywood? Because Hollywood off of La Cienega and Highland, it's a lot of niggas. It's a lot. So it's hoods
oh,
from it's niggas from everywhere, right? So it's just like, or if I'm like, oh, I want to go to a party. It's off of Imperial Highway in Central. They gonna be like, we ain't going. It's a blood neighborhood. Like we're not stepping over there. You on your own. Like so I think it's just different. Like it's different sections. So I can't really say. But going back to what you asked me, you said, do you think Chris Sean would do it? No, she wouldn't. But do I think potentially she can get him set up and make a play on him? Yes, she can. She actually tried to do it. Do we not remember when Blueface had his listening party or whatever he had with Zeus Network like a month after he got out? Remember she had them where was they from? The niggas from the jungle, they from yeah, I can't think of what hood they from right now. I don't know why, but oh, Baby Stone Gorillas. When the 33K, that's where he's from. He from Baby Stone Gorillas, right? That's the hood in the jungles. So when
But
he
ain't
they
that
all
Krishan Rock boyfriend?
33, yeah, she was dealing with him. That's the one everybody's like, oh, the blood. That's the young one. Remember the young one, the 19-year-old? He's really 21. But him, right? So and he a blood. So remember, I don't know if y'all remember when Chris Shine and them went up to the Zeus party the night that Blueface was hosting. Remember, I don't know if y'all seen her when she was on live and she was like, I got the wire. I got the wire. She was with 33K and all of them in the car. So that night right there, she was trying to get him set up then, because what she was doing was she was trying to bring some niggas who from a schoolyard, and some niggas who's from a whole different area, and they don't get along. Because I don't see, I'm so that I'm probably telling y'all stuff y'all probably didn't even know, but it was a video with 33 did, where he went over in schoolyard, he went over like today, like they projects, and he wrote, him and his homies, they had spray painted something. I really couldn't even make out what it said because they was just talking over the video, but they were spray painting, like pretty much dissing they set, right? And that was like a night before they had the Zeus party. So that's your example right there. If you ask me, do you think she would set him up? She tried to set him up at the Zeus party, and that's when Wack came on. What he came on? What's Station Head or whatever, and he was like, or what's that? Is it Station Head, or that everybody be like academics and all of them come on? I can't think of a Playhouse or whatever. He came on and he was like, "Yeah, I just got done coming from a party at Zeus." And that B, he called her, a bitch. He was like, Rock had tried to come up in there with some niggas, and we told him they gotta go. Like, we not having that. So she tried to set him up then, and it didn't go right. But also too, like, we're looking at it from a social media standpoint of like, oh, Rock can possibly get Blue set up or whatever, right? But I think it's really important for people to understand that he gang bang. So Krishan is just one of the many people that's on his head. Cause you gotta remember, like, it's social media, but niggas in the hood don't care about, so a lot of niggas, like what we're seeing, that's why a lot of people, believe it or not, see, like, y'all don't probably y'all not into the hood politics stuff, but like a lot of niggas who gang bang and stuff like that, they don't really be on social media like that.
They
So like
don't.
we're
They don't.
we're looking at it like y'all see Blueface is like he a young nigga. Like, y'all gotta understand, this niggas he gotta report back to, not necessarily check in with, but a lot of niggas that really be in the field, they don't be on social media. So
Absolutely.
that's why y'all are looking at it like Krishan. Do y'all know how many niggas he might have to really get up with in real life? Krishan is maybe one. He probably don't even think about Krishan setting him up. Cause this niggas who really will hop in his front yard, who live here. He's not worried about Krishan. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I get what y'all are saying, because the drama with him and Krishan is so in our face on social media. But y'all have to
Just let
also
me know
remember
when I can
real life.
tap in, BB. Let me know when I can tap in, girl.
I'm just saying, like, I just want
I'm
to give
just
y'all like
saying. Let
that
me know when I
background.
can tap in. All
I'm
Tap
just
right.
giving
in.
y'all that background. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I think
Well,
oh yeah,
I
they said
just,
Clubhouse, yeah.
okay, I'll wait. No, I'm going to let her tap me first.
No, I'm just saying, look, I just
Just
had
let
to
me
let
know.
y'all
BB
know.
Tapper. Tapper, BB.
Look, I
Don't play
tapped you
with her.
in.
Just tap her.
There, I tapped you in. You in.
Okay, honey, let me tell you, underestimate relationships. I do true crime. All I report on are these women killing these boyfriends and these boyfriends killing these girls and
Mhm.
all that. It be the closest people that you had love for. That passion, Krishan is just going back and forth. She has a spirit of rage and anger on her, and she does not forget, and she has a hard time forgiving someone, and she will give her life for Blueface at a time, and for him to do this and humiliate her in the worst way. Yeah, she talk all that guy shit. That guy shit is a front, but it is possible that she can go on a black market. I mean, it's possible. She got money. She ain't spending that money. She got motherfucking money somewhere in a stash where she can people are easily to be bought. Right now, we in a World War III, honey, okay? So anything can go down. And a
Mhm.
woman anger and rage will cause her to yeah, she may have failed with the stuff in the past, but let a motherfucker keep on testing and testing. They gonna be successful one way or another. Trust that.
Mhm.
She ain't want it bad enough. She ain't want it bad enough. But y'all
Yeah.
keep on underestimating these relationships, and y'all be in these relationships. Y'all keep on underestimating this shit. I hear more people being dead based by their boyfriend or husband than gang banging.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mm, I still gotta disagree. I'm sorry because, but listen, no, I don't disagree with you in general, like in terms of like with a scorned woman. No, I don't, because ain't nothing worse than a scorned woman. So no, I trust me. I mean, shit. Look. Generally, the population of people of like sexes, you'll see more women serving time. You know what I'm saying? Like long sentences than you will. Why do you think we have a passion of crime? That came from a woman. It didn't originate from a man, often his spouse, his wife. It came from a
Come on, girl.
woman.
You better
Often,
speak.
often.
Walk
So,
it down,
so,
BB.
so I
Walk
hear
it
what you're
down.
saying. Like I'm not against that. I'm just saying in terms of Krishan and Blueface, I would have maybe agreed with you if she wasn't an out of towner. If she was from LA, I might be like, yeah, okay, maybe. And granted, out of towners, they could do a crime and get on quick. I would agree with you. I really would. But again, we're talking about somebody that gang bangs. We're talking about somebody that already got enemies. We're talking about somebody who
Oh
beefing with
my
this hood,
God,
beefing
BB.
with that
They
hood.
killed Tupac off. They killed a lot of gangbangers off. I'm sure you know gangbangers that got set up by girls and whores.
Yeah.
Who Tupac wasn't from LA either. He wasn't from California.
Tamala, whether
No,
you from
Tupac,
LA or you from
yeah.
fucking Africa, it don't matter.
No,
Hell, you
Tupac was
bleed
from,
just
he was
like
from South
everybody
Central.
else.
No,
You
he from
bleed like
South Central,
somebody
yeah.
else.
But no, I hear what you're saying, but I'm speaking in terms of the Blueface and Krishan. I cannot see it. Can she
I just
possibly
don't
set
see.
him up? Yes, I think so. I think, but would she be successful? I have more faith in a nigga
Well,
he's
it's
beefing with from another hood getting him than Krishan. That's all
okay,
I'm trying to say.
BB. What is so? If I have money, she's not going to actually do the play. She's just going to pay somebody that's professional to go out and do it. Do you know how many people on the black market you can hire?
Hmm. I don't.
I
I
mean,
don't know
these
why. I
criminals
just
are
can't see
killing, and
that.
they're getting away with murder. More people that are killers get away with their murder than actually get caught.
I don't like. And I'm not trying to move the goalpost. I hope you like. I love debating. I'm not trying. I love fair like debates. I really do. I'm not trying to move the goalpost or
But
anything. It's just I don't know. It's something
it's a
about.
different type of. But Gigi, I know you. You know, I know you don't know. But LA is different from New York,
Oh,
from
girl, I
from
used to
from
live in LA.
Baltimore.
What are we
I'm
talking
serious.
about?
I'm just
I used
serious.
to.
I'm
Okay,
serious.
hold on.
So,
Y'all not gonna play that shit on me tonight. I fucked
Gigi,
around with gangbangers. I used to date gangbangers in LA.
I
I used
know
to
you
live in
might
LA
have.
and
Hey,
Long
Gigi.
Beach.
I mean,
No,
Mary
y'all
Alice
not gonna
and
play me
Mary
like
Alice.
this. Hell no.
Wait a minute, Mary Alice. I can see your sister coming out in you, Gigi coming out in you, Mary Alice.
You gonna
So,
see the gangbanger side coming out in a minute. Hell.
all right, don't hit me with a blick. Oh no, no, no. Oh,
Don't
I
get in
feel
my
like
blicky,
shots been
girl.
fired.
Okay,
Shots
pow,
fired.
pow,
Man down.
pow, pow.
Man down.
Shit. I ain't
BB,
gonna
help
hold
me.
you.
Man
I ain't
down.
gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold
Okay,
you.
don't hold me there, honey. All right, Gigi that came out of the woodworks chat.
BB
Yeah,
done
no,
got
y'all.
me up.
I hear what you say. I don't know. I just again, when it come down to Krishan, y'all, I just don't think she got that much. But look, but you notice though, right? When it come down to Ronnie, I'm like, oh yeah, she did that. Yeah, she capable of setting him up, but capable of setting Blueface up. I just I can't see it. And it could probably happen. Again, I don't like Krishan. I can't stand the girl. I just cannot see, I don't see her having that much pull. And I don't see her being as successful with
But it's
it.
not
Mary
her,
Alice slash
BB.
Gigi just
When some,
activated, didn't she?
yeah, she got me
Took off on
activated. But
me.
you act as if she's going in there and doing it herself. She's not gonna do it.
Gigi, and what reason why I said what I said,
Go
she's
ahead. You
not
know
going to
I'm
be
just
able
playing with you.
because people, but people already suspect her of all other stuff, so she's not going to be a fool if she touches that boy, baby. Everybody know it's you. It's you. I'm serious. Everybody know it's her
Well,
because they
Lulu did
already
it.
suspect.
Lulu did it, and everybody knows her. These
That's
women don't
let me tell you
matter.
something. That is Lulu. That is Lulu. But Lulu is coming soon. Okay?
She
She's coming.
another Lulu.
Just like
She's a
the
little
rest of them.
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know. That's a hard one, y'all. Saying it with Blueface, I don't know. I can't see that, me personally. But I mean, it can probably happen. But like y'all said, she ain't, even if she did do it, she ain't mad enough yet. She's not mad enough yet to do it yet. I don't know what it would take, but she ain't mad enough yet to do it. That I do know. I think personally, I don't know what it would take, but I think that, and I'm gonna say something else too. I think we'll start to see Krishan, who we all know. I think we'll start to see her again after this fight. After this fight, for sure. Because think about
Oh
it. What
yes.
else? What else do we? I mean, after this fight, what else does she really have going on? You see, the girl is
Mm.
posting up that she wants to take bookings again. Him is no longer her manager anymore. So I think that if we do see something crazy happen between her and Blue, it's going to be after this fight. And it's going to be after this fight if she loses. Hmm. Yeah. It's going to be after this fight if she loses. Because if she wins, she's going to be too, she's still big headed. But if she loses and everybody clowning her, and then you already know if everybody clown her, then we already talked about how bad of a mother she is. So we're only gonna back that up and say, well, bitch, see, that's why you lost that fight because you didn't do right by your kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be all of that on her. And I think that, yeah, I could see her crashing out for sure. Cause I mean, the only reason why, and Sean Davy Way says something too, which kind of I kind of felt that way too, but I was like, maybe she really is back in Baltimore for good. But I think she's really just only in Baltimore to finish this fight. And I think she really is gonna be back couch hopping in LA. Hmm. Because really, it's nothing out there for her. And I mean, it is something out there for her in Baltimore, which is to get better and focus on her kid. But again, we're talking about Krishan. Krishan, who only cares about herself. Krishan, who wants to be in Hollywood so bad, even though they kicked her out a million times. This girl even had to go down to being trying to kick it with streamers. Even the streamers don't want to kick it with her. So I mean, she's trying to get her foot back into Hollywood. So I think that, yeah, she'll be back out here in LA after that fight. Mhm. And I mean, it's next month, so yeah, I do. And I think we're gonna see a little bit more of Junior because again, I think she needs to try to bring stuff up. She wants to try to, she needs to get some type of noise around her name. And again, we don't really care about Krishan like that. If it ain't about Junior, we really don't care. Nobody really talks about her. That's probably why y'all didn't even know about the stuff that I'm mentioning now, as far as like today when she was in the gym, unpacking the portraits at her fan center. Y'all probably didn't even know about that because she didn't show Junior. You just hear him yelping and screaming, but you don't see him. So, but it wasn't sickly like how we seen her in that car giving him that Robitussin and that cough medicine. It wasn't like that, but you just hear him screaming. So yeah, I think that's when we'll see her again.
BB,
Mhm.
have you messaged me yet? Cause I can't lose you, girl.
Oh,
On
you
this,
now let me.
okay? Cause they love you. They said I love BB on this platform.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
definitely will. Just really quick though, she just posted something else too, in
Well,
case you
let
want to
me
go on
go
her
and get it.
Instagram and look.
You know I
She
do.
she just
Keep us on our toes, BB. Keep us on our
Yeah,
toes.
yeah. Keep us on our toes, girl.
Yeah, this one yeah, she's different. She's something else. That's all I gotta say about her. She's something else. Cause she keeps and again, she keeps bringing up her son. But I mean, okay, like okay, and correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't your child have to start school around like 3 years old? Or am I wrong?
I thought it was 5, 4 or 5.
Okay, yeah, because like okay.
Yeah,
Well,
pre-K and all that.
Junior is about to be 3. So, I mean, what does she expect to happen?
So BB, sorry to cut you off. Is it the pray for Jonathan?
No, it's the one after that.
Well, you know why she says that, because she's planning to
No,
unalive
that's
him.
the pray for Jonathan, but look, it's another
She's
one
going.
after
She's
that.
gonna look. She's planning to unalive him. She's doing some witchy witch shit. She's
Hmm.
casting. She's talking to
She is
somebody
not
higher
gonna get
ups.
away with that, honey. She is not
Yes,
getting ready
she
to get
is.
away with
Yes,
that.
she is.
Krishan is gonna have the first. She gonna have a first time
Who was
in
she
cell
with?
block again,
No, because they ain't
baby.
gonna snitch, and it ain't gonna be no trail.
Baby, let me tell you something. It's gonna come to her, but let me tell you something. That's why, even
It's
though
just
she
gonna be speculation and
Blueface
conspiracy,
just
but
sit
y'all
there
not gonna
and put the
prove it.
bomb on the bombshell. Now that boy, Ronnie's family and everything is gonna go back and say, "Hey, she knew that child was kin to us, and she sat there, boom, boom." Let me tell you something. Watch what I tell you. Krishan don't. Let me tell you something. Why ain't nobody? Everybody back up a lot of
Oh my
boxers and a lot of people, but nobody's really backing Krishan up. That's why I said, you said she did that to Ronnie for fame, but who gave her fame? Because the devil that that elite didn't give her no fame, because they will be backing her up like they backed the rest of them up. So she's standing alone. You see, she's standing alone.
I have a
No, she's not
question.
standing alone. She's doing fights. She's doing.
She's
Somebody is helping her.
she's standing alone. She's not with the elite. She's standing
Right.
alone. What I'm saying to you, just like you said, she did that. You said she did what she did to Ronnie to get
Right.
some fame. But normally, if you already did what you're supposed to do for the elite, they already blessed you financially.
Hmm. Yeah. I have a question.
Now
Okay,
they was in
because
my back door.
I watched so I be on TikTok all the time, and I seen a clip
That was in my
of
back
Blueface.
door.
He was on stream about 2 days, no more
Why
than
did
3 days
you
ago,
join them? The
and
elite.
he said
Because
that,
I'm
and
the
I'm gonna try
fight.
to find it. He said, "You guys," he was
See,
just
look at him. He's
in his
looking.
streaming room, and
His
he said, "You
eyes is
guys,
off.
I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave." He was like, "My," I don't know in the comments if y'all seen the video. He was like, "My place here now is 4,800 square feet." Or 4,500 square feet. I promise you guys, this video I seen it on TikTok. He had just did a lot. He had just did a Twitch stream, and he was like, "The new house I'm going to is 10,000 square feet. And it's," he said, "this house is 6 bedrooms." He was like, "But my new house has 10 bedrooms." And he was like, actually, chat, I'm not even gonna keep talking." He got back on his phone. He was like, "Actually, chat, I'm not even gonna keep talking because I don't want you guys to know where, figure out where I'm living, and then you guys find that address." Now, that stream he did, and I seen the clip, that was again about 2 to 3, no more than 3 days ago. So, and I'm saying that because I'm hearing you guys talk, but I'm sitting back thinking to myself, what, even though we all knew Junior wasn't his kid, we knew all of this, and we know about Nevaeh having this, supposedly she's pregnant now. We know about all of this, right? But what was his reason for coming out tonight? Now, look, a part of me feels like maybe he knows Krishan be on some crazy stuff, and I know he about to get up out that house because he said it. He was just like, "I really am only here in this house till the day. I mean, during the day." He was like, "I already have my house. I already picked it out. It has Jonathan's name on it." Like he was giving a little bit of details. And so I say all that to say, I wonder, and maybe I'm reaching, but I feel like maybe he's speaking out now because he's not in that house anymore. Because from my understanding, Jordan Lucas stream that he did was supposed to be the last stream he did in that house. And we were supposed to see him in his new streaming room. Just some food for thought. If y'all care to look, go on TikTok and put in Blueface, or I don't know how you would describe the video because it just popped up on my FYP because I literally tune into stuff about him and Krishan. So I didn't look at the title of it, but he literally just did the stream like 2 to 3 days ago, and he was discussing his new house. And I just wonder if he's speaking out now and if he may speak out even more because he's no longer in that home anymore. I don't know. But yeah, I could be reaching, but it just don't make sense to me that he's, which I would, cause here's the thing, you guys. Haven't we all been asking for Blueface to tell us that Junior wasn't his son for the longest now? We really been asking Blueface to say that since the day Junior was born, right? So why is he just now coming out to say something? Like seriously, it doesn't make any sense to me why he chooses to come out now. He should have been said something. He should have been said something when he got home from jail from prison this last time. He didn't say anything.
But I totally agree with T. Michelle, dash seven, times seven. I totally agree with her because she no, it's is it T. Michelle? Yes, T. Michelle. I totally agree with her because at the end of the day, he got tired of people. I do believe the young man got tired
Mm,
of people telling him that he ain't doing nothing for Junior, and people expecting him to do something for Junior. But at the end of the day, like he said, he tried to be a
mhm,
father to Junior. But this young
mhm,
lady is so set on being reckless that she won't even let this young man. She's so toxic to the point where she won't even let him help her with her child. So eventually people get tired. People get fed up with the BS and be like,
mhm,
look, ain't no more I can do. So I'm gonna leave her to whoever she got to leave to. I'm just gonna set the truth out there and let it be. And I think that's what he did. He set the truth out and let it be because at the end of the day, he got tired. He probably just so tired. Everybody, every time it turn around, it's him and CHRISEAN. It's him and CHRISEAN. So, at the end of the day, that's what I think. I think she just got,
mhm,
he just got fed up with it and wanted to come out and say, hey, the reason why I'm not doing anything, as you guys know now, because he wasn't my son. But at the end of the day, I did try. I did try to do stuff, you know, but the situation is just too toxic. Sometimes people got to move on from a toxic situation. You know,
yeah,
Ronnie was a good guy. He seemed like he was a good guy in the videos that I saw, and things. He seemed to be a good guy. But at the end of the day, BB, that young man, he tried with her and she was still the same way. So, it's a lot of people got a lot of skeletons in their closet that she has used along the way, mistreated along the way, and they just tired. They don't want to be in that circle no more. And sometimes life takes you like it. Take you down that road where you just say, this ain't worth it. I'd rather have my peace. I'd rather go broke and have my peace than have a person that's in my life that's wrecking Hoover every day.
yeah. My bad. I had to change my camera. I hear no.
Oh, you
I
good, boo.
agree. I agree definitely. I don't know. Like, but I could agree with that. Like, yes, I think he definitely got tired of people calling him out. But it's just like, man, you could have been said something like this baby been getting neglected he been getting neglected since in the womb. Why are you just now saying something like because here's my thing, Blue, you don't get no cool points because you just did an interview with Vlad when you first got out of jail, you did prison, and you did an interview with Vlad, and you sat up there blatantly lied on that interview and said that that girl you didn't see her drinking and you didn't see her smoking during her pregnancy. And I know y'all see at least people in the I know y'all seen that video he did with Vlad when he first got out. And he sat up there and said he never seen that. And that remember, because that he was like, because Vlad was like, well, I mean, can the baby walk? Can the baby talk? He said, well, he makes noises. Didn't you? Y'all don't remember that? He said, well, he makes noises, like noises. He was like, he doesn't walk, but he makes noises. Everybody clipped that part of the interview. So again, like, why would you sit up there and lie for so long? Why would you sit up there and lie? And here's another thing. I don't think he had anything to do with Ronnie's passing. I genuinely don't think he had anything to do because there really wouldn't it really wouldn't have been no reason for him to have anything to do with Ronnie's passing. You know what I'm saying? Blue was just facing trial at the time of Ronnie's passing, and him and Ronnie, from what I've seen, they actually were okay. I never seen any type of back and forth with them online or anything. So I don't think it was that. But I noticed in his tweet tonight he said R.I.P. to Ronnie, gave his condolences to Ronnie. And so it makes me wonder, because if y'all remember, Krishan was sleeping around with everybody. She was just giving it out. So what made Blueface tonight in his post pinpoint it to Ronnie? What does he know that we don't know? You get what I'm saying? Why just, even though we all know it's Ronnie's baby, like what just made him just throw it out there? R.I.P. Ronnie. I tried to do the right thing because his father isn't here, because that's what he pretty much said in this tweet. Why? Like,
But you know, you
do he
have to
know
look
something
at it
coming
though.
down the pipeline? Is something coming down the pipeline with Krishan? Because people been hinting. Because remember, even Tasiki said on the Jason Lee video, it don't look too good for certain people that we know, right? So are you trying to move away from Krishan because you know something's coming down the pipeline? You get what I'm saying? Because a family member called in to Sean Davy Way's live. This is when Sean had first launched the Save Junior petition, and it was this girl. He was giving out his phone line number, and it was this girl. He was like, "Oh," he was like, "Y'all, it's a Baltimore number," because he had just called Chris. He had just called Sean Malone's law firm, and it was a girl who answered, and she took a message for him, and he was just like, "Can you just let him know that Sean called?" And he gave like his number that he has the callers call into, and like the receptionist, right? And so he continued back on the live talking to us. And I remember the number, he was like, "Oh, you guys, hold on, it's a Baltimore area code." So he answered, but it happened to be one of, I guess, Ronnie's family's friends. She had a very, very, very thick accent, and pretty much what she was saying was Ronnie's mom, she was gonna try to see if Ronnie's mom would be open to coming up and doing an interview with him, and that they're still grieving. And she was like, "But we see your videos, we see everything, like, it doesn't go unnoticed, and but right now it's just a hard time, and his mom is still trying to get through everything, but I'm a friend of the family, and blase blase." That's what the lady said when she called in on Sean's live. I remember that. I'm telling y'all, like I remember everything, and I scooped through this stuff when it come down to that Krishan Jr. I scooped through everything, and so I say all that to say, she was just like, I remember he was just like, "Yes, and we want to get justice for Ronnie." And I remember the lady was like, "Oh no, justice for Ronnie will be had." And then I don't know if people in the comments, or maybe you guys on the panel, you guys seen when Krishan, the day she was in the airport, the day she had brought up she wanted to see Blueface, she couldn't wait to see his tombstone. Her and her son go see his tombstone when after he had just got released, and she was in the airport crying and stuff like that and wishing, death on Blueface. That live she did. I remember Krishan was like, "And y'all keep saying that kill Ronnie, kill Ronnie." She was like, "Ronnie would have wanted Ronnie knew I needed a real nigga around. He knew I needed a real nigga around. So why would I do that, right?" So Ronnie's sister, I don't know if y'all know this page. His name is Corey Lombardi. He be on Krishan neck. He calls her Crystal Rock, right? He has Instagram. A lot of people on YouTube go to his post to look stuff up on Krishan while they're on live. And Corey posted a video of Ronnie's sister. She made a video and she was just like, "Oh, just know," she was like, "Y'all keep speaking on my brother. Y'all keep speaking on him when you guys are the reason why he's gone." And you could tell she was talking to Krishan. You could tell she was talking to Krishan. And she was like, "But just know that your day will come. Just know God don't miss nothing, and your day will come very soon." I remember she said that. So I'm just saying, for Blueface to be coming out, I'm just trying to think. Yes, it can be because he's tired of being called a neglectful father and blase blase. But let's keep it real. Blueface, when has anybody ever said anything good about Blueface? he's always gonna need scrutiny for something he doing with his kids. Whether it's he letting Pink Face cuss and be disrespectful and not correcting her, whether it's saying he just went underneath fire for asking Javon was he gay, and people was in on him. Not saying that that accumulates all of the junior stuff, but I'm just saying Blue is always gonna need scrutiny. So I wonder if people are distancing themselves because something's coming down the pipeline. That's all I'm trying to say. I wonder. I just wonder
Whew.
because
I
it just
wonder
it.
why you haven't sent me a message. That's what I
Let me do
wonder.
that
But
now.
okay.
You on
Yeah,
Facebook?
please. Yeah, see there? That's what I'm
See,
talking about,
I
BB.
don't have Facebook. You got
See?
Instagram?
Yeah, I got all
Okay,
that shit.
let's
Hey,
see.
yeah. I got all that shit.
Let me do Instagram. Hold on.
I hear you, Tamala. Walk 'em down,
Oh
girl.
yes.
Walk 'em
Girl,
down.
BB just walked them down. BB walked them down real good. Honey, now
I'm telling you.
she walked us down so good now we can go to sleep and say good night. Have a good night, everybody.
Uh-uh. Send me a message first. I need to keep tabs on her.
BB, please send her a message quickly,
I just
girl.
sent you a
And
message. Do
fast.
you see it
Where you did that? And was it
on
at
Instagram?
Instagram.
okay, I got several Instagrams. Which one?
It's the Mary Alice underscore Medici.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey
Mary
And then
Boo.
hold on,
Alice.
I gotta share. I gotta share you some stuff. Hold on.
Okay. Hey Boo.
That's my Instagram. Now look at this. I need you. Yeah, that's me. Look at this page. I need you to look at this page. Let me. How do I share this with you? Okay. Okay, that page is a page. I just shared it to you. That's a page you should definitely look into. Corey,
Okay, Corey. Okay, I
him,
gotta follow him.
and yeah, that's where you'll get everything. Like Corey, he stays on. When I say he stays on her neck, he stays on her neck. He don't
And
play.
he ain't. Oh, well, let me see. When the last? Okay, yeah. Okay.
He just posted something a few minutes ago.
I just have to make sure now. Okay.
Yeah,
You right.
yeah,
You right.
definitely check his stuff out. He stays on her neck. And another one is another good one is dang reacts. Hold on. Here she is. Capping for lights. Definitely her. She can't
Okay.
stand
Where's she?
Krishan.
Where? I don't see capping for lights. You ain't sent me
I'm
her.
finna send her to you. I'm finna send you
Oh,
Capping for Life.
yeah. You gotta send it to me.
A little background on Capping for Life because she can't stand Krishan. She always reports on Krishan 24/7. I just sent you the page. When it come down to Capping for Lights, really quick, yeah, somebody said Corey don't miss. Yeah, Capping for Lights. Okay, so real quick with her. So there was a page named I don't there was a page. I don't even okay, put it like this. It was a I can't think of it right now. I don't know why it's not her name is not coming to me. But when I find it, I'll send it to you. It really don't matter because people already going, they've been dragging her down. But she was a Krishan fan page. I don't know why I can't think of her name right now. It's not coming to me. But she was the main Krishan fan page supporter, right? To the point where I don't know if y'all remember when Krishan was in Vegas with Bino, old girl, the fan page, Krishan fan page, she lives in Vegas as well, right? So when Krishan was at the hotel, when we saw all those rugs and all of that in the hotel, the fan page went to go pick her up. I don't know if y'all remember this story. And I don't know if y'all remember hearing like the fan page girl. I can't think of her name right now, but she went and picked Krishan up from the hotel and took her to the studio. She hadn't fed Krishan or Luella all day. Y'all didn't hear about this? She didn't feed Krishan or Luella all day. So the fan page girl, she was trying to get them some food, but Krishan wasn't giving her no money to go get the kids no food. The girl said she was mad at Krishan, and we all found this out because she was in her group chat, and somebody in her group chat, the fan page had a group chat, and somebody with other Christian fan pages, and they leaked the messages. So she was telling everything that was happening. And so, long story short, capping for likes, and I can't think of the fan page, but it's a Krishan fan page. Capping
Oh,
for
I
likes
just
used to she
Hot
used
tea
to live hot tea,
chocolate.
hot chocolate, hot tea, hot chocolate. There you go. Thank you, you guys. Hot tea, hot chocolate. Yes, she lives in Vegas. Capping for likes just moved from Vegas about probably like 8 months ago, 9 months ago now. But when they were both living in Vegas, and it was because again, Capping for Likes is a hate page for Krishan. Hot Tea Hot Chocolate knows Krishan, right? They've met up before in real life. And so tell me why these two girls decided to drop locations, and they went and fought. They went and fought in the Vegas streets during the summertime, during last year, during the summertime, and fought over Krishan. Yes. See, y'all don't see. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to get y'all up to speed. Yeah, they fought last summer in the middle of the street because Captain for Life was saying quote unquote disrespectful stuff, posting disrespectful stuff about Krishan. Hot tea, hot chocolate was like, I rock for her, wooty woo woo, whatever. And they fought in the middle of the street. I seen like little snippets of it on Twitter. And there's a couple of them on Corey's page too. Just go all the way back to like September of last year. You'll see them. It's snippets of them. You'll see them. They was both barefoot. One had on like some SpongeBob pajamas. Yeah. hmm So that's why when Bino came into the picture and Hot Tea Hot Chocolate had went to go pick Krishan up, she had to drive her all the way back to LA. And in the leaked messages, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate was like, she didn't even pay me for gas. But for driving her all the way from Vegas back to LA. So I guess, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, I mean, for your fan page to be fighting in the streets with people in real life, picking you up and dropping you off, I mean, yeah. And now Hot Tea Hot Chocolate don't really post on Krishan no more. Yeah, because Krishan, when she found out that Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, because I mean, when we saw the messages when it got leaked, girl, we had a field day on Instagram that day. And this was probably like 5 months ago or so when the messages got leaked, and everybody was talking about it. And I remember Krishan, do y'all remember when Krishan was at Hair Queen LA with Marsh, and she was getting her hair done? And remember we seen Junior in the stroller, and she had on that pink two, I mean not pink, sorry, that yellow two-piece. I don't know if y'all remember seeing her in this yellow two-piece, and she was getting her hair done. She still had that old curly wig in her hair. That video right there, that's the day you see her. She's in Hair Queen LA, because Hair Queen LA, the owner, he was live on TikTok. So you see her coming downstairs, because Hair Queen LA is 2 stories. You see her come downstairs, and she's on the phone, and she like, nah, because I trusted you, and she was cussing her out, going off on her, and saying like that's why she don't hang around people. And Marsh had butted in and was like, why are you even on the phone? Why are you even giving bitches your information? Why are you? That's why I don't talk to bitches. I don't let bitches know nothing about me. But she was getting into it with Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, because that day was the day the text messages got released of like her neglect of Luella and Junior. Mhm. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, I'll be keeping up. That's why I just showed you. Um, that's why I sent you those pages so you see. Yeah, so yeah. Taisha said that he kept telling her he was live. Yeah, and she didn't care. She did not care. Yeah, she didn't care. Yeah, she did not care. She was so mad at Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, she didn't even care. She was just going off. She was just going off. Yep. Left her baby in the stroller. He down there. She just on the phone going off, just going up. hmm So y'all be looking at Krishan from like, I don't know, but I look at every sort. Like, I mean, I look at all the T pages on her, like not just the neighborhood talk, not just the shade room. No, I look at them all, like even down to TikTok. Like I look at them all, because yeah, like you
Well,
find out a lot of
BB,
interesting
you
stuff.
know what? If you doing all this, it's no reason you should be reporting on this page every single day.
I know I'm
You
gonna come.
should
I'm gonna
co-host
start
this
coming back
page.
up here.
This is you
Gigi is
guys. Hold on,
big.
Tamala. Listen, press 5 if you guys want BB to be the co-host of the AI Monarch of Gossip. Okay, press
Yes,
5.
I salute to that.
I
I
salute
can't
to
Thank
press
it
you.
no
because
button.
I don't
this is
really, you
your
know, it's
page,
funny.
girl.
I, I don't really be on the social media stuff, but when I seen you live talking about Chris Sean, because actually, crazy enough, normally I'm always on the social media streets. So when I seen your title and what you said, I said, "Oh, hold on, wait." So I was starting to go to TikTok because nowadays TikTok is like the new shade room, right? Like they had a tea before
Right.
shade room had a tea. So I go and before I could even click on the TikTok, I immediately went to Instagram and Blueface's post was the first post that showed up. And I read it real quick and then I hopped on your live. I was like, oh my God, like this is the day we was waiting for. Like you so you had the tea
Hmm.
before me. You
Nah,
had it before.
BB,
I was like,
that
what?
was you know what, BB, that was nothing but God. God aligned us together again. So you gotta come forward, BB. This is
I
your
will.
time. I'm
I
just
will
your
She
definitely
portal.
come up here.
I'm just your portal,
quit
BB.
using that
It's
word all the time.
well, that's what that lady told me, Verna. She said I'm a
Girl,
portal.
why don't you? Why you better?
So, BB, usually what happens, people come on my platform, they take over for a good month or two, then they do their own thing. So
Right.
come on.
Yeah, I'll definitely come up here. I don't really, like I
Yeah.
said, I love to, debate and talk about,
Oh,
controversial
BB,
topics.
BB,
I don't
stop it.
mind.
Stop it. Stop it. You did amazing. You held it down. You
You
walked it
was
down.
good,
This is
BB.
yours.
You did.
Thank
You
you.
Yeah.
did that good. Because see,
Phenomenal.
I'm with the I'm with the crime unit. So she
Yeah,
needed somebody on this unit.
she's real good with crime. I gotta keep her. She's my number one ace boon cone when it comes to
Yeah, that's
conspiracy and
right.
true crime. Yeah.
But I'm glad she got someone for this channel, baby,
Yeah, so I
because
won't have to keep her up
yeah,
all night.
Yeah, no,
I gotta use
I'll be
mine for
tuning in.
research.
And when you go live
Yes.
again, I'm gonna definitely, update you on whatever. But yeah, just keep those pages in mind though, y'all. Keep the ones that I
Okay,
just
and
dropped.
do you respond when I text you? Do you how often do you be on your TikTok? I mean Instagram. Do I need to get your TikTok too?
Oh no, I'll be on my IG all the time.
Okay, girl, because sometimes I will call you on IG. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right. Don't I
Yeah, no,
call Tamala?
I'll be on my IG all the
Yes,
time.
she
I don't
do.
I will
Yeah, I'll be on
call your
my IG all the
ass. Be
time.
like, girl, what's going on? and,
Yeah, please do, cause yeah, I be on here all the time. I'm telling y'all, I really keep up with a
and look,
lot of stuff.
BB, anything popping, call me on Instagram, girl. Call
I
me.
will.
Yeah, you know what? When I go out, I don't even give my number out no more. I just tell people to call me on Facebook and Instagram.
Right.
Okay.
Because BB, before she got on here, I was just sitting up here watching one of Chris Sean's, her old thing with Chris Sean. It's about a few days old. And so all of a sudden I heard this, oh, the baby. Oh, I'm like, what is going on here? Who is that? You know, whose
And
funeral
I'm
she's
telling
at?
you, I'm
Girls,
telling you, it'd be a lot of crazy stuff going on. And this crazy thing is like you
yes,
can't even control when you just scrolling and you just see something. You like, oh my gosh.
yes, yes,
I'm
you're
telling
right, babe.
y'all.
You're
But
right, boo.
really
You're
quick
right.
though,
So, BB, you know
before
we
I
got
hop,
to do another this topic again tomorrow because it's
oh
late
yeah,
night. We got to
absolutely,
hit them with it again tomorrow.
Yes, during the
absolutely.
daytime.
Please
Yeah,
let
we
me
got to hit
know.
them during the daytime. Yeah,
Really
Gigi will
quick though,
let you know.
before I hop down really quick, Gigi, I'm gonna send you this. It's this couple that's going really viral on TikTok.
Well,
I'm
let's
gonna send
do
it to
it.
you. His
We do,
name is
BB,
Breakfast Boss.
whatever you
I
want to
don't
do, we doing it. Go ahead.
I don't know if y'all heard about him. His name is Breakfast Boss. He's going really, really viral right now all over TikTok. He's going viral on IG, on Instagram,
Yeah.
but it's starting to now TikTok has gotten a hold to it, and he got this young girl. He met her when she was 16. Her name is Jelly. She's now 18. He has another girl. Her name is Jelly, and I can't think of the other one's name. Gabby. Gabby is 30 years old. He got Gabby pregnant, but now he just got Jelly pregnant, the one who just turned 18. She's having twins. Mind you, the baby they just had with Gabby ain't even 2 months old yet. And he's been grooming these girls. He normally has a house full of women that he tries to recruit. And pretty much he likes to recruit really, really young girls. It's a lot of girls that have spoken out about it. And pretty much he likes to do a lot of trafficking, and he also is on the run from Atlanta because he owes people money, and in Cleveland, Ohio. So now he's in Houston, and it's been this very big topic. Gigi, I'm gonna send you some stuff so you can
What's up?
see it.
What? Who am I looking up? I'm doing it now. What's their name again?
Breakfast Boss.
Okay.
Breakfast Boss. Yes, Breakfast
Breakfast
Boss.
Boss Jelly.
Yes.
And he only
Yeah.
got 19K followers.
Let me see the Breakfast Boss. Hold on. He should have more than that.
I would think so.
Yeah, no, he has more than that. And he does like
Where? Okay. Where? How
OnlyFans.
much? Where's it at?
No, this is his real page. This is what you need. Hold on, I'm sending it to you now. Hold on.
Hmm. I must. Who did I follow?
So yeah, so this is a really good story. You should probably start talking on it
No,
where
we
you
gonna start talking on.
yeah, no, it's and he disguises himself as being poly, you guys, but he's really not poly. He likes to say he is, but he's not poly. He's really again recruiting these young black girls. He only get black girls. He's black himself, and it was a girl who spoke out on him, but he let her go because he wanted her to cut off her entire family. He would only give her $500 a week for allowance, and she had to be vegan. It's a really crazy story, you guys. Like, I'm telling you, I gotta send you TikToks too, Gigi. Like, they're really going viral right now.
Well, it's been yeah, we gotta do this tomorrow, girl. We can do this on Juicy Leaks. Cause
Yeah.
Juicy Leaks need a story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know, please. Just DM me.
All right, girl, you gonna be my best friend. What you talking about? Okay, we
Yes,
locked
please
in.
DM me because I love
Yes.
talking about stories like this, and I think that that's a really good story because I don't know, Gigi, something telling me that because look, before I had got on your live, and before I found out about all this with Blueface, I was actually on TikTok. And one of their supporters actually bought because he buys their phones and everything, right? So one of the fans bought the girl Jelly, who just turned 18, an iPad. And one of the fans spoke out about it, which I don't know if she's really the one who sent the iPad, but they're trying to get her to talk because they contacted her dad, and her dad is trying to get her back home.
Yeah, girl, BB, you need to do an interview with that dad on the show.
I honestly, and I'm gonna send you the girl that's
Yeah.
trying to get him now. She hasn't, like, she's literally just like a regular girl. I'm talking about probably like 3,000 followers. Not that it matters, but like it seemed like the dad is trying to just like go to anybody, but because which I just showed you their page, he got like 178K
This is your
followers.
story, girl. This your story. Let's do an interview with him. This is your
Yeah,
story.
I'm gonna try to see. I'm telling you, I've been following that story too, especially because CHRISEAN been a little quiet these past days.
Right.
So
We
I've been
always
I've
gotta
been
have something happen. I love BB.
yeah, I've been looking at that. So yes, y'all. But I'm gonna drop down. But please, Gigi,
No,
please
I'm
take.
dropping down too. Shit, when you go, we go. Shit, we just like that.
All right, y'all. Good night. I love being on the panel, and yes, Gigi, I'm gonna DM you. Thank you, Tamala.
All right. Well, y'all heard that. Y'all better subscribe now. Y'all gonna have some good tea from BB. You don't want to miss out on your girl. Okay? Thank you so much, Tamala, for walking it down with me and hold my hand through this live. I appreciate you, girl. All right,
All
Tamala.
right. Bye, you guys.
Bye. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all.
Bye.
Yeah, I was like, what happened to her? Okay.
Girl, I'm on her.
Okay. I know.
Okay, okay, Sister Queen. Well, you go on to bed because I'm getting ready to hit the bed because you done kept me up way too long. It's
Right,
almost
girl.
two.
I did look, I supposed to been going to
It's two
sleep.
nineteen. Going on 3 o'clock, girl.
I know. You know I gotta get that fat juicy burger.
Girl, well, you going to get a burger. I ain't hungry. I done drunk enough water and ate enough snacks, so I ain't hungry. So
Are
eat
you on that
on
cut
that juicy
water?
burger.
You drinking
Now,
that cut water?
now, baby, I ain't drinking no cut water. I can't do that. That type of cheap drink ain't for me.
I know that's right, girl.
Girl, now I leave that for the ones who gotta have that cup water. Cause I
Right.
don't want to pay no $9.99 when I can
No.
get some $9.99 sandwiches.
I know that's right. Subway do a job. Yeah. Come
Subway.
on. Yeah,
Girl, I
9.99.
don't want no Subway. Subway don't
What
even
you
give you enough meat on there.
what
They
you want,
give you a
American
baby
Deli?
scoop.
You want a American
Girl,
Deli?
no, I do not. Give me Firehouse Sub because they load them burgers up. I mean, that meat up on them subs, baby. Firehouse
Well, I
sub
need to
does it.
go to
Them salad,
Firehouse because I love a meaty
right?
sandwich. I love all that
Because
meat.
let me tell you something. Them Firehouse subs, girl. I live in Pula. It's still the
Oh my
Savannah area.
God.
So I live in Pula where it's cooler. But girl, let me tell you something.
I want some of
That
that.
Firehouse
12
sub,
inches of meat, beefy meat.
they're
Girl.
They got all kinds of food on that sub, girl. You can get anything, and that's a salad too, girl. They do the salad so good to make
Oh,
you
I'm
want to
gonna need
slap.
me some
And
Kool-Aid to
why you?
wash it down.
Oh yeah, girl. And well, let me tell you this: when you get through getting your sub or your salad, don't forget to get one of them brownies or them cookies.
Oh yeah, I love Subway cookies. The oatmeal cookies are so
Oh, I ain't
delicious.
talking about no dang Subway. I'm talking about Firehouse Sub.
Okay.
Subway ain't doing nothing. Subway ain't got nothing on Firehouse Sub, baby. No, they don't. You better ask somebody, girl.
All right. Well, Tamala, you know, girl, we'll stay up here talking to ourselves all night
Girl,
long.
we not gonna talk all night long. 'Cause I got to go to bed
I gotta
tonight,
go
so
too.
I gotta
All
be
right.
ready tomorrow when BG come and walk it down,
Yeah.
walk it
Uh,
down,
get
down.
them